The Lord sure has declared his glory and gifted us with a beautiful snow-filled beginning to our Christmas season. We are reminded to look to him and have trust even when things don't go as planned. I had to take a little break to go cry.
Which seems to happen quite often these days and sometimes can catch us off guard.
I told you not to get mad.
Oh, I am so mad.
But we're never down for long. No matter what, we always make the best of what we're given. Even a less than perfect Christmas tree. We're gonna make 2 Christmas trees into 1 Christmas tree.
We continue to love hard and laugh our way through this crazy life. Thanks for following along, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
Okay, so I'm back at the house for the second day of dedicated electrical. It is about 2 degrees this morning Fahrenheit, and I can just tell it is really, really cold in here, and we can't put insulation up until this rough-in is inspected, so I'm kind of in a hurry to get this done. Okay, so I was very hopeful that I was going to be able to daisy chain these exterior outlets and just come up from the basement and then go back down, go up from the basement and go back down. But it turns out I just tried drilling a hole, and where this wall sits is actually on straight concrete. I can't get straight down unless I bust that concrete out, which I don't want to do. So, sorry Jenna, but more demo. I didn't film much of this, but I've got the raceway to be able to chase those wires through. A bunch of mold underneath the wood. I had to go all the way up to the window. We'll have to replace all that. I'm not even sure how well I'm going to be able to run these wires through this raceway. Jenna cleaned this yesterday and it's a disaster, so she's not going to be happy with me. And then this whole wall needs to come, all the sheetrock needs to come off this wall still, but I just needed to get a raceway down on the floor. What a nightmare. Ugh. Okay, so I'm back. I had to take a little break to 1, go cry for a little while, and 2, run to the store and get a new bit. I was struggling every other one. I was having to sharpen the blade. It was hitting nails. But this one by Irwin has Weld Tech technology, weld cutting edge. So it shows it cutting right through a nail. So hopefully this little guy was like 30 bucks. But this will help make it easier to make this track, to be able to run these wires. I was just struggling and second guessing everything. So, but I'm back, refreshed. I'm gonna say a little prayer and we're gonna get to it. Okay, it sucked that I had to waste a lot of time driving to go to Menards, but that was so worth it. I was able to make the holes way easier, didn't struggle. And it just goes to show you, like, if you don't have the right tool for the job, it's just go get the right tool. So I was able to get that west bedroom, the outlets ran. Now I'm in the east bedroom and it's the exact same situation where I've got to remove boards all the way around the perimeter because I can't go down. Same thing, you go drill down and it hits concrete. So it's either bust up the concrete every single spot that there's an outlet, or do what I've been doing and just run a raceway. I told you not to get mad.
Oh, I am so mad. Why?
I didn't have another option.
Hun.
Last day of demo, guys.
This is not my fault. I have no words. I just want to go on record and say that I know that if I was here today, this could have been prevented. That's all I'm going to say about that.
back at the house again. I think this is day 3 of electrical. It hasn't been easy. It's definitely hard, laborious work. My hands are so beat up. We've got cuts all over. I almost had to go to the emergency room the other day, but I just went to the Lake Farm ER and used super glue. So, and it's been holding up. It's a little sore, but it's definitely hard on your hands. So it's really hard to film when Jenna's not here. She's helping friends today painting, so I don't even know if she'll be here today, but basically the name of the game is just more electrical. So you know the drill. Drill holes, pull wire, get the boxes, all that stuff. So okay. That's probably the last time that I'll be able to do that. One more go around. All right, I'm calling it quits for the day. I got a bunch of the lights kind of wired up to the switches. So then once it gets dark, we can actually continue to work here. It gets dark super early, like 4:30. So we only have a little bit of daylight left. I'm calling it quits. I've got a date with Jenna and the kids. I told them tonight we would go find a Christmas tree. So that's on the agenda. We got to do that before it gets dark. And I'm sure the kids are excited to go on an adventure to go find a Christmas tree. Okay, so we just have a 1.5 mile walk and then we'll be there. You ready?
I'm ready.
1.5 miles. We're almost there.
1.5 miles? Are you sure? Oh, here!
1 more mile. Getting warmer. Too far. It's right
here?
there. Look how pretty it looks.
Look at the deer pine cones on it. The little on the dead.
A little skinny.
Oh, it's soft.
Okay, so we just had one of those lovely moments with our kids where try to get them to take a picture and it's like the end of the world. So we sent them inside and we're just gonna finish doing the tree by ourselves.
They sent themselves inside.
Yeah, because they were probably sick and tired of getting yelled at, but being a parent is hard. So anyways, we got a Christmas tree. It was in a bunch of other trees and the one side is a little not so full. One year my dad, he had a tree like this and he like drilled holes and like stuck branches in where there was bald spots. But so we're going to kind of pull the Jimmy A on this one, but we're not going to drill holes into it. We're just going to try to fill it in with another tree and zip tie it.
We've got the tree. We've got zip ties.
And the one tree we found was bald on one side too. So we're going to make 2 Christmas trees into 1 Christmas tree. Jimmy A, eat your heart out. Oh, we're gonna need 3 zip ties.
Oh gosh, okay, hang on.
Got a lot of redneckery going on.
We've been doing a lot of redneck stuff lately.
See how full it looks. Is it full? You're kind of leaning a little bit.
The needle nightmare, here she is.
Joy to the world.
Awesome job, kids.
We should watch Christmas Vacation.
What gave you that idea?
A little full.
A lot of sap. We've never seen that movie before.
Is that a good watering height?
Yeah.
Can't find a use for your college beer bomb? It's a pretty small beer bomb.
Okay, pour it in. Oh, it's coming down.
Okay, so I'm back at the house again, continuing with the electrical. The last thing I saved for like the main level here is the outlets for the dining room and the living room. They're probably the hardest ones just because of the existing walls, and I have to chase them. Hopefully be able to daisy chain them. This one here, the only way I could do it without wasting a ton of wire, it's right next to 2 support beams, and it kind of comes right down to the middle. It's very hard to get this wire up through there. So I pulled it up, and now we need to go back down. So what I'm gonna do is just take another wire, tape it on, and then we can pull it down. So I don't have to try to fish this one down and struggle like I did with this one. So now I just gotta make sure I don't pull it any further than that. And just like that, I've got my first daisy chain ran. So I lied, it came down in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beams to be exact. I highly doubt I did any structural damage to that beam. So I got that home run, ran back to the panel. It's not hooked up to the panel yet, but it's there, ready to go. So now, just gotta repeat the process over and over and over to all these different outlets. Boring stuff, I won't film a whole lot of it. That wasn't the right wire. I believe that this is going to be the hardest one, or this sits right on the concrete, but it's kind of angled. So I might be able to try to like just figure out where I am downstairs and then angle up from the floor. Perfect. And another one. 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 And it, you get the idea.
We're back at the house. We're actually doing school. It is
Shop class.
It's shop class with Ted. We are here because this is where all of our tools are. But we're here to make these cool little games with the kids.
I can count. No.
See how crooked you are? You're hitting this side but not that side, so how do you angle that back towards you? Ah!
Show me the love. Show me the love. Show me the love.
Yep. Porch light.
Awesome.
Come show me the love.
So like this is like a perfect length right there. It's supposed to be 6 inches. This is probably like 8 inches, but that's a good length.
8 inches is a good length.
When we put the outlets in, we're gonna run a black and a white right from there to the outlet. So then we don't have to hook both sides to it.
Okay.
You know how an outlet works?
No.
Okay. But we'll just do this. So just do this. It's easy.
I know. I can do it. This is a good job for me.
Okay, Jenna just left to go pick up Finley. I go back to work tomorrow, so we're calling it quits. Jenna is going to continue working on a little bit of the electrical that she can do. I just showed her how to do it, and she's doing good. I go back to work for 6 or 7 in a row, so just wait 6 or 7 days.
right, I came back to the house today. I had to shovel. I had to put the bow on the wreath. And I came and I got all of the outlets done in the living room. And the next room I was gonna move on to is this bedroom, but since Teddy came here and made this giant mess, I'm gonna have to clean it up first, but I don't have time for that today. We have our first Christmas this weekend. I have to get home and get the kids, get them finished on their game that they're making. And I think that's gonna wrap this up. So I hope you guys have all had a wonderful, fantastic week, and we will see you next time. Shout out to my neighbor Robin. She makes these balsam wreaths. They're enormous, as you can tell. It takes up like the whole door, and I had to trim it even. But yeah, shout out to Robin. Amazing wreaths.
Shining bright and it's going my way. Birds in the sky and I'm singing it loud. Love is all around and I'm flowing away with you.
Don't play with fire, kids.
Flowing away, throw my hands up. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining bright and it's going my way. Birds in the sky and I'm singing it loud. Love is all around.
Christmas tree. I talk with my hands. Hey, 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 hey. I'm calling it a quit. Ooh, that's gonna be tight.
The heck happened?
Smile, maybe. CJ.